Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo. So today, in this evening, Bhagavad-Gita class, we are discussing chapter number 3, text number 34. The text is given here on the screen. I will read. You all can repeat after me. Indriyasyendriyasyārthe. Indriyasyendriyasyārthe. Rāga-dveṣau vyavasthitau. Tayor vaśam āgacchet. Tayor vaśam āgacchet. tayoḥ paripanthinau. tayoḥ paripanthinau. Okay. Word-to-word meaning, translation and purport by Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki. Indriyasya, of the senses. Indriyasyārthe, in the sense objects. Raga, attachment. Dveṣau, also detachment. Vyavasthitau, put under regulations. Tayor, of them. Na, never. Vaśam, control. Āgacchet, one should come. Tau, those. He, certainly. Asya, his. Paripanthinau, stumbling blocks. There are principles to regulate attachment and aversion pertaining to the senses and their objects. One should not come under the control of such attachment and aversion because they are stumbling blocks on the path of self-realization. Purport. Those who are in Krishna consciousness are naturally reluctant to engage in material sense gratification. But those who are not in such consciousness should follow the rules and regulations of the revealed scriptures. Unrestricted sense enjoyment is the cause of material encagement. But one who follows the rules and regulations of the revealed scriptures does not become entangled by the sense objects. For example, sex enjoyment is a necessity for the conditioned soul, and sex enjoyment is allowed under the license of marriage ties. According to scriptural injunctions, one is forbidden to engage in sex relationships with any woman other than one's wife. All other women or to be considered as one's mother. But in spite of such injunctions, a man is still inclined to have sex relationships with other women. These propensities ought to be curbed. Otherwise, they will be stumbling blocks on the path of self-realization. As long as the body is there, the necessities of the body are allowed, but under rules and regulations. And yet, one should not rely upon the control of such allowances. One has to follow those rules and regulations and attach it to them, because practice of sense gratification under regulations may also lead one to go astray. As such, there is always the chance of an accident even on the royal roads. Although they may be very carefully maintained, no one can guarantee that there will be no danger of even on the safest road. The sense enjoyment spirit has been current a very long time owing to the material association. Therefore, in spite of regulated sense enjoyment, there is every chance of falling down. Therefore, any attachment for regulated sense enjoyment must also be avoided by all means. But attachment to Krishna consciousness or acting always in the loving service of Krishna detaches one from all kinds of sensory activities. Therefore, no one should try to be detached from Krishna consciousness at any stage of life. The whole purpose of detachment from all kinds of sense enjoyment is ultimately to become situated on the platform of Krishna consciousness. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guron Sri Yuttapadakamalam Sri Guron Vaishnavansya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitansya He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarobhyasya Krupa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today we have this very beautiful text. Indriyasyendriyasyārthe rāga-dveṣau vyavasthitau tayor vaśam āgacchet asya paripanthinau. Paripanthinau means these stumbling blocks. Stumbling blocks are the blocks which crossing them will be very difficult. You cannot pass to the next stage. You cannot pass in the path. So what are those stumbling stages? What are those stumbling blocks which are coming in the way of the devotional service? This is explained, the attachment. Attachment to sense gratification, attachment to sense enjoyment. And for carefully detaching slowly from the sense enjoyment, rules and regulations are stipulated. Those who want to enjoy, but at the same time they want to slowly progress in the path of self-realization or in the devotional service. So for such people who are having the intention of having some enjoyment, the regulative principles are stipulated. Prabhupada has summarized the regulative principles as the four very, very strong regulative principles. Number one, no meat eating, any sort of meat, fish, egg or anything. Number two, no intoxication, anything. That's why in ISKCON, in our parampara, we don't take tea or coffee even, because it contains the nicotine which will make a person to get addicted. Any sort of thing which gets addicted, the material things, they are to be avoided. So coffee and tea are strictly prohibited. We don't take. And the third one, any sort of gambling. Gambling means where you invest, you put some money, you invest, and the returns are not certain. Returns are huge. It can be very huge, it can be very, very huge, it can be small, it can be nil also. Like lottery ticket. Somebody thinks, I am just buying lottery ticket, is it a gambling? Yes, it is gambling. With what intention you are buying? You are thinking with 500 rupee investment of buying a lottery ticket, you are going to get 5 lakhs or 5 crores or 50 crores or 500 crores. I mean, this makes you to get involved in the repeated laulyam, greediness. I will spend and get money. I will spend and get money. I have to get money. I will. So this sort of madness will come. So this gambling is strictly prohibited. The fourth one is the illicit sex. So illicit sex means the sex which is outside the purview of the marriage. The sex enjoyed with the partner who is not a married person, who is not authorized. So these are the four regulative principles which make the person to enjoy. At the same time, he can slowly regulate it, reduce it, and come out of it and totally get involved in Krishna consciousness and go back to Godhead. So the problem is, in these regulative principles also, if someone gets attached to it, say eating Krishna prasadam, this is which is to be done. Whatever you eat has to be Krishna prasadam, offered to Krishna. But if somebody is attached, he will keep on eating more and more. I am just eating the prasadam only. And you develop the greed, you want to eat more and more. More I want to eat, atyahara. This leads to what is known as atyahara, which is eating more than what is required for the body. Just because it is tasty, or because you have developed a particular taste for that item. Somebody gets the attachment to gulab jamun and he keeps on eating gulab jamun, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, and okay, if he is getting, if it is available, and if he is eating, okay, once it's... Now every time, whenever he sees gulab jamun, even if only one is offered, no, he wants more. No, you give me. And he will get angry if somebody is not giving. And he will find his own ways and means to get that. So this makes the body and mind slowly deviating from the Krishna consciousness. And slowly he will come down, he falls down. That's what Prabhupada is saying. Like in sex enjoyment also, okay, now I am not having any illicit sex, but with his wife only, or with the husband only. If they have excessive attachment, then that is not going to help us. That becomes atyahara, collecting more than what is required, performing the activities which lead to increase the lust. So such activities actually make the person to fall down. Prabhupada says that's why even the regulated these enjoyments also should be totally avoided. Okay, now you realize the more you do the sadhana, the more you do the japa with more concentration, the more attachment to Krishna develops. The more the attachment with Krishna, the more will be detachment from material enjoyments. This is the fundamental principle. The more we are attached to Krishna, the more will be detachment from the enjoyment of material happiness. And on the other hand, the more a person is inclined or has the propensity to enjoy materially, the more he is detached from Krishna. So, if we want to get attached to material enjoyment, that means we are coming under Maya. Maya attracts. Okay, you want to enjoy? Come, enjoy. So much is there for your enjoyment. Come. The Maya has only one work: to give the living entity three kinds of tapatraya, three types of the unhappiness. The Maya tries to give these types of miseries so that at one point or the other he starts realizing, oh my God, I am working so hard, but I am getting these bad results. Why it is happening? What mistakes I have done? Oh my God, one difficulty after another difficulty, series of problems are coming to me. Oh my God, I am unable to solve. Oh God, oh Krishna, oh Supreme Lord, kindly help me. So slowly he comes to the stage of praying to Krishna, depending on Krishna, and surrendering to Krishna. So Maya's work is only this: making the person to come back, realize, understand why you are suffering, and surrender on to Krishna. Surrendering to the Supreme Lord is the only way to come out of the clutches of Maya, or not to get attracted towards Maya. So Prabhupada gives the clear-cut guidelines that the whole purpose of detachment from all kinds of sense attachment is ultimately to become situated on the platform of Krishna consciousness. In order to stably come to the platform of Krishna consciousness, always performing activities for Krishna, we have to come out of the material attachment. Though as the duty, as the father giving the support to the whole family, taking care of the family, looking after the wife and children, though they are being performed, but they are performed without attachment. This is my duty. I have to earn, I have to give the money for the maintenance of the family. Not that I am earning, this is my wife, these are my children, my, everywhere my. This is attachment. When we take the name of Krishna, Krishna has given me the responsibility to bring up these children with Krishna consciousness. So this is my duty to earn and take care of them. Remembering Krishna in every activity, that leads to attachment with Krishna and slowly detachment from the material things. So that's why in Nectar of Instructions, this second sloka, atyahara prayasasya prajalpo niyamagraha. And then janasangasya laulyamcha shadbir bhakti vinashyati. These are the 6 things which actually make a person to to come out of the devotional service or slowly fall down. The 6 things which are to be totally avoided. Number 1, atyahara. Eating more or collecting more funds than necessary. You know this much is enough for the whole life. You can calculate how much you want for a simple living. And you know God has given, Krishna has given that much. And you keep on working hard and get more and more money, more. For what purpose? One day you have to leave the body, you leave the bank balance, you leave the big house, you leave the big car, you leave the name and fame which you have earned, you leave the position, you leave everything, and that's all. So what is the use of the hard work which you are doing? And Krishna takes care. That is surrendering. Surrendering to Krishna means having total belief that Krishna takes care of me. Krishna is the maintainer. So, anybody who is working hard and getting money, that is of no use. That is a stumbling block. He will keep on thinking how to invest money, how to save the money, if I have got such a big house, you give it on rent and that fellow creates some problem, this court problem, that. Get involved, entangled, and he will not come out. That becomes a big problem in the spiritual life. Then prayasa. Prayasa is mundane endeavor. Endeavor for achieving mundane achievements, the routine material achievements, and working hard. If they are coming, okay, with little difficulty, with little hard work, okay. No, working very hard. I have to get the target of 1 crore rupees in a year. I should get. Work hard day and night. I have to finish this. I have to show my performance, either singing or bhajan or anywhere. I mean, trying to get some name and fame, that is the sense gratification. So any such thing will make the person to slowly stop the progress in the material life. Atyahara, prayasa. Then the prajalpa. Prajalpa is speaking something not related to Krishna. Talking about the cinema actors, talking about the Prime Minister for hours together. Okay, 1 or 2, 3. Seeing TV, Prabhupada gives the list. Reading novels, reading newspapers. It doesn't contain any news. Some good news, some bad news, some stories. I mean, this is nothing related to Krishna. So anything which is not related to Krishna, if you keep on listening or talking, that is called prajalpa. And prajalpa is a big stumbling block in the process of moving forward in the spiritual life. So, even among the devotees, if they speak, if they talk other than about Krishna or related to Krishna, about somebody, he has gone there and he has done this, that, 4, 5 stories, 10 stories. Oh, I have also heard. These are all, even they are not related to Krishna. If Krishna is not coming anywhere while talking, that is of no use. And then, niyamagraha, following the principle just for the sake of principles. You prepare the prasadam, roti, sabji, and your children say, no, give me mummy. No, it has to be offered to Krishna. Just offer. Wait 1 minute. I offer to Krishna. And then take. It is as a routine thing it is coming. But when this, I think this we have discussed sometimes or many times, but still it is worth repeating. When we are preparing anything, if it is for our own eating, then this, even though we are offering to Krishna, Krishna is taking anyhow. But ultimate aim, your aim is to satisfy the husband, children or grandchildren. Not offering to Krishna, not offering or telling that, Krishna, you wanted me to prepare, I am preparing. Not for the purpose of satisfying the children. But many times this happens. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains what is prema, what is kama, what is lust and what is actually love in Adi Leela chapter 4, text number 165. Atmendriya priti icha tare bali kama krishnendriya priti vancha dhare prema nama. Atmendriya priti icha tare bali kama krishnendriya priti vancha dhare prema nama. Whatever the activity performed for satisfying our own senses, this is called lust. Whatever activities performed for satisfying Krishna, it is called prema, the love. So when the children are hungry, or when the grandchildren who have come from Delhi, who have come from far away places to Vrindavan, and they say, grandmother, you prepare so nice parotas, okay, please prepare them for us. Your nice ghee parotas are so tasty. Okay, beta, okay, wait for half an hour, I am preparing for you. Now, apply the definition. Atmendriya priti icha tare bali kama, krishnendriya priti vancha dhare prema nama. Okay, grandchildren, wait for half an hour, the parota will be ready. Okay, you are making, oh grandma, give me the parota. No, it has to be offered. It has to be offered to Krishna. Without offering to Krishna, no. In Vrindavan you don't take. You should not take any other place also. But now you have come to Vrindavan, at least you take prasadam only in Vrindavan. Okay, wait. I am offering. Okay, grandma, please give. Okay. Okay, over. Okay, take. So nice I have made for you, my dear granddaughter. How do you feel? How do you like it? The same person who is in Krishna consciousness. The grandchildren come to the house and they demand, grandma, please make ghee parotha. He says, oh Krishna, today I wanted to make chapati, dry chapati. Now, you are demanding through my granddaughter that I should make ghee parotha for you. Oh Krishna, you are so kind to instruct me that I should do the parotha for you. I am sorry, I thought of making dry chapati today. My weight is increasing, our weights are increasing. Dry chapati. Yeah. So she prays to Krishna and okay, making. Grandma, parotha. No, Krishna wants to eat parotha first. So these are made for Krishna. These parothas are made for Krishna. We offer it to Krishna, and after Krishna eats it, then you will get it. Wait for it. Pray for Krishna that he will eat very nicely. So you make that, offer it to Krishna, and they are given as Krishna Prasad. Same activity, same item, everything is same. But when we apply the definition, Atmendriya Priti and Krishnendriya Priti, we have to check ourselves really whether it is for my pleasure or for Krishna's pleasure. If it is exclusively for Krishna's pleasure, then it is Krishna Prema. If it is for our pleasure, our children's pleasure, our husband or other than Krishna, anybody other than Krishna's pleasure, then it is, no, it is mixed. At least it is mixed, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu makes it very clear that this is not prema, this is lust. So, this attachment to the material enjoyment, material senses, makes us to get this stumbling block. We may be thinking we are doing every day all these activities, and why we are not coming out of these material bondage. Why we are not developing the real love for Krishna? So we have to check ourselves. What are the activities we are performing? The activities we are performing, is it really Krishna Prema? Is it the love, real love? If so, what is the measurement? How to check? You have clear-cut definitions given in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavad-Gita and Bhagavatam. So, if we follow the rules and regulations, we definitely move forward. There was one farmer who approached the Baba, a sadhu, a saintly person, to give some instruction for his progress. The Sadhu Baba says, you see, you get up in the morning and start worshipping. Farmer says, getting up in the morning is not possible. Okay, do japa, not possible. Do vigraha aradhana, at least put some flowers on Krishna and then do agarbatti archana, at least not possible, not possible. Anything, the Sadhu Baba says, this farmer says, not possible. I am working here, I am some reason or the other. Then, you see, you choose some rule and you follow. If you follow, you will definitely get progress. You will definitely get the benefit. Then the farmer says, I have my friend who is a potterer, who makes the pots. And every day I go to him, I speak to him, I can follow one rule. I will see the potterer, my friend, and after that I will take my food. So, can I follow this rule? You wanted me to follow one rule. Then the Baba says, the Sadhu Baba says, okay, at least you follow that rule. Mataji, you can stop talking there. Beta, kindly stop talking. It is disturbing. You can go out and speak. So, the potterer, every day he goes to the potterer, looks at him, okay, he speaks one word, two words, comes back and takes his food. So he is following regularly, every day. Because he doesn't go out, both have very good understanding. Every day he looks at him, talks, and then comes back, takes his food. He is following the rule very stringently. Then one day, the potterer finished his mud for making the pots. So he goes to the forest in the morning. So early morning, he has gone. And this fellow, 8 o'clock, 8:30, he goes and says, oh, potterer, my friend, where are you? You are not seen here. Every day you start working here. His wife comes out and says, he has gone to the forest, you know, that side, where he has a lot of mud. He is bringing that. Then he waits for some time, some more time. Oh, my friend. No, he is yet to come. Oh, my friend, have you come back or not? No, he is yet to come. He says, okay, I know where this fellow goes. So he starts moving. There, the potterer, what has happened, he is trying to dig. And when he was digging, he just could find a pot which contains some gold coins. Then this fellow is coming and searching, oh, where are you, where are you? Then this fellow is taking out, he is saying, oh my God, gold is there. Anybody is looking? Nobody is looking. So he is taking. That fellow from the distance, he says, oh my dear friend, potterer, I have seen, I am going. This fellow is lifting the gold pot and he is searching whether anybody is seeing, nobody is seeing. And this fellow shouts, oh, I have seen you, I am going, my work is over. He says, okay, wait. No, I am going, I am hungry, I have to go to the field also. No, you wait. No, I have seen, that's all, I am going. That fellow thinks he has seen this and he takes the pot and comes running. Come here. See, this pot you have seen, no? This is so much of gold is there. Half to you, half to me. Don't tell anybody. You take this and you go. Then both of them take the gold coins and go to their respective houses. Then he comes to his wife and tells, these are the gold coins which we got. And how did you get this? You see, I have the rule every day that I have to see this potterer and then come back. That Sadhu Baba said, if you keep on following the rule, you will definitely get some benefit. Now we have got so much of benefit. He said, yes, whatever this Sadhu Baba says, definitely it will give you some sort of benefit. Go, run and catch that Baba's feet. His wife tells him. Then he goes, Baba, Baba. Then the Sadhu Baba says, so what happened? Sadhu Baba, I got so much of benefit, so much of gain, so much of wealth, because I followed the simple rule. He said, you see, that's what it is. Baba, oh saintly person, kindly now, I am at your feet. Kindly tell me whatever you want me to do, I will do. So, now he realizes, anyhow, he keeps on telling, slowly he becomes a devotee. The point is, the rules and regulations are meant ultimately to gain, to give the greatest gain to the humanity, that he will come out of the birth and death cycle. The material energy will be influencing as long as one has not surrendered to Krishna. The moment one is surrendered to Krishna, the Maya's attraction will automatically detach, automatically will go. So if we totally have this principle, and if we learn from our Shastras, our Chaitanya Charitamrita, we can follow those principles stringently and really come out of this Janma Mrityu cycle. In Chaitanya Charitamritam 22, chapter 128 text, Madhya Leela of Chaitanya Charitamritam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives instructions 128 and 129. The 5 important things which you have to do it for the spiritual progress. Sadhu Sangha Nama Kirtana Bhagavata Sravana Mudra Vasa Sri Murtir Shraddhaya Sevana. Sadhu Sangha Nama Kirtana Bhagavata Sravana Madhura Vasa Sri Murtir Shraddhaya Sevana. Sakala sadhana sreshta yeyi pancha anga Krishna prema janma yeyi pancheralpa sangha. These are the 5 important elements of the devotional activities. The devotional activities or the devotional performances are divided into 64 angas, 64 parts, various parts. In that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains that these are the 5 important things. If you follow, and even if you make a little progress, Krishna Prema will be coming out. Krishna Prema will get the birth in the heart. What are those 5? Sadhu Sangha, association with the devotees. So, those who are not devotees, those who don't talk about Krishna, those who talk only about the mundane activities, mundane stories, jealousy, greed, and all those things, the moment we observe, we should slowly, okay, I have 5 minutes work, I will just come. Detach from them, come out from them. So, Sadhu Sangha, get attached to the association of the devotees, number 1. Nama Kirtana, carrying out the Nama Sankirtana, chanting and singing of glories of Krishna. Then Bhagavata Sravana, Bhagavad-Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, which are related to Krishna. Sravana, we have to hear and we have to make them hear. That is, we have to patan, hearing and also teaching and also discussing. Then Madhura Vasa, in the Brajamandal Vasa, Mathura, Vrindavan, Govardhan, all these, Brajamandal, anywhere, Vasa, staying, living, number 4. Number 5, Sri Murtir Shraddhaya Sevana. Sri Murtir Shraddhaya Sevana. The Krishna's idol or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's idol, Krishna Radharani's idol. So, Sri Murtir Aradhana. the deity worship of the Murti, Krishna, Radharani, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or Narasimha Bhagwan, or like that, with Shraddhaya Sevana. Not that, 5 minutes we had to finish off, we had to go for some work. No, little taking care, treating them as if they are live and doing. These 5 elements of bhakti are the most important, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. And even if one little bit progress in one or all of them will definitely make the person to get the Krishna Prema. That means a person who performs these activities, he will get the Krishna Prema. Krishna Prema means he will be doing all activities for Krishna. He doesn't care anything for the job. He doesn't care anything for the maintenance of his bank balance, or for the very costly clothes, or for the way he lives, or for the shoes, chappal he wears. No. It is because his heart is filled with Krishna. His activities are only for Krishna. Whatever he does is for Krishna. That is Krishna Prema. Or I am doing archana and looking, anybody is taking out 500 rupees. Come forward, Mataji, please come forward. She is holding 500 rupees. Take arthe. We see in outside temples, that is actually, he is doing a job. That is not, he is practically not a devotee. Instead of working in a bank or as an electrician or doing some job, which is purely for getting money, he is doing arthe purely for getting money. So they are kapata, they are just pretending to be a devotee. So such people don't have the Krishna Prema, even though his appearance may be a big dodi with big tilak and with so much of shining and with so much of fragrance of chandan. If it is meant only for his benefit, then that is only pretending. He is not having any sort of Krishna Prema. Krishna Prema means all activities meant only for satisfying Krishna. So, if we follow this principle, Atmendriya Priti Vancha, Tare Bali Kama, Krishnendriya Priti Chadhare Prema Nama. These principles are given in our scriptures. So, if we carefully follow them, definitely we come out of the birth and death cycle, and we become stable in Krishna consciousness. Kaler dosha nidhe rajan astineko mahan gunan kirtaniyat krishnasya mukta sangha param rajit. So, this Kali Yuga has got so many defects, so many faults. We are always in quarreling with each other for petty things. We get the envy, we get anger, we get all sorts of these bad things. And in those circumstances also, if we adhere to the basic principles of always remembering Krishna, never forgetting Krishna, we definitely come to the stage of always remembering Krishna, always doing activities for Krishna, and the heart is always filled with Krishna consciousness. And we will be on the Krishna conscious platform only. Then we don't get any sort of misery, or we don't get any sort of very great happiness by looking at material things. So we all should try to attach to Krishna, and thus getting rid of the material desires, material happiness. So today's purport, Prabhupada makes it absolutely clear that the whole purpose of detachment from all kinds of sense attachment is ultimately to become situated on the platform of Krishna consciousness. This is possible when we keep on checking ourselves and regretting for the mistakes and taking a oath that these mistakes will not be committed by me again. Oh Krishna, give me strength that I don't commit these mistakes again. I don't become angry so much. I don't become lusty. I don't become greedy. Oh Krishna, I did these activities. I have forgotten you. Kindly give me the strength. Krishna, kindly give me the power to come out of these material things and get attached to you. If we pray to Krishna in this way daily, definitely Krishna will listen. Krishna will reciprocate and we come out. So with these things, today we stop here. But before that, in Bhagavad-Gita 240, Krishna makes it very clear. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayato mahato bhayat. Yes, little progress in the devotional activities will make you to come out of the biggest problem, that is Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. So we should definitely try to do all the possible things to progress and have total belief that the process is perfect. Don't have any sort of doubt and follow the process which are given by the acharyas. Definitely we come out of these material attractions and we will be situated in totally Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. We stop here. Your questions, comments, discussions. Speak a few comments, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, please, please.
Whom you are saying?
Huh.
In this connection, two things are coming in my mind. The Lord has said, rāga-dveṣau yuktātma prasadam adhi-gacchati. Men who have no attachment and no detachment will take my grace.
Yeah.
And one slok is more, prajahati yada kaman parth sarvan manogatan atmani va atmana tushta sthita pragya tada uchyate.
Sthita pragna, yes. Very nice.
We are entangled by desires, but the Lord says, leave all desires, vanquish all desires, and by the mind fixed in the self. Prajahati yada kaman par sarvan mano atmani va atmana tushta sthita pragya tada. Then your intelligence will be fixed in devotional service.
Yeah. So, atmaiva atmana trupta sthita pragnasya. He comes to the level of sthita pragna. Very good. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for the nice comment. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thanks a lot for a very enlightening lecture. You explained it very nicely, everything. I just mentioned you was one of the points that Prajalpa is a very stumbling block for devotional service. But like when we are moving in a society, we come across relations, friends. Sometimes we are forced to hear certain mundane talks, and which we don't want actually from our side. So as a struggling sadhak, how to deal with it?
We come to, this is 34, after 35, 36 sloka is there. Arjuna says, Atakena prayuktoyam papam chariti purusha anichinnapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. 36, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So, Arjuna asks, Krishna, without willing, the person is doing activities, committing blunders. Without his willing, he knows it is wrong, but still he will be doing. What is this, Krishna? Who is making him forcibly to commit the offenses? Oh Krishna, can you kindly explain? That is in 36. In 37, Krishna explains. It is not that some bhuta, some ghost is catching you and trying to do these activities. Kama yesha krodha yesha rajoguna sabudbhavaha mahashanno mahapapma vidyenam iha vairinam. This is not that somebody from outside is coming and catching you and making you to carry out the sins. It is your own kamayesha, which is born from rajoguna. It is your lusty desire, the person's lusty desires, which are there inside. They are making him to commit the sins. So, Arjuna, make it known to everyone that this is the lust. Vidyenam iha vairinam. This is the enemy to the human society, humanity. We are going to see these beautiful, very, very useful texts must be day after tomorrow.
Yes.
And
Prabhuji, this is
tomorrow.
Okay, this is from
36.
This is from our side. Like we when we are committing sins, what's the reason for committing sins? Even if we don't want to do it.
Yeah.
That is one reason. What I am asking is, like, when we are moving in a society, we come across relations, friends. They are not like too much into Krishna conscious or not negligible also, and they will not be talking things related to Krishna. So they will be talking all mundane talks, and we are forced to hear, and we cannot avoid also at times. So how to deal with those things? Like that time we are forced to hear them.
So, if we are in the sadhu sangha and we discuss these problems, how to avoid, suppose a party is there in the office, every day he goes to the office job and he has to have his own, so he has to maintain good relationship, he has to talk to all the people as the boss or as a person who is working among the bosses, one of the boss. So if some party is there where drinking alcohol is, that is the common thing. Party means nowadays it's only that. You have to attend because everyone, you must maintain. So, I have seen people, he brings, I brought my own drink. He brings the apple juice which resembles, which is exactly like that. So, everyone takes the glass, he also takes the glass. 1 minute he goes and pours the juice and he just comes back and hello, he says cheers, cheers. And he drinks little bit just like others. And slowly if he wants to fill again, he will take out and fill and just come out. Even though he is among with all the people who are material people, who never talk about Krishna, but he will be performing all the activities in Krishna consciousness. So whenever he gets the opportunity, he tries to tell those people, you know how this wine is made? What is the mechanism of becoming wine? Who has made the mechanism of wine? Hari, how is that? It is so wonderful. This milk, this cow just eats grass and milk is coming out. How wonderful it is. Somebody has made such a great mechanism inside the cow. Can you make? You are such a great scientist and such an intelligent person. You should also make some machine like that. Put some grass and get the, how it is possible? Oh, it is not possible. Why it is not possible? No, these are the nature's creation. This is nature's creation. Nature is controlled by Krishna, the Supreme Lord, and it is the creation of Supreme Lord. Somehow 1 or 2 points he will try to, they think that he is just talking or joking, but he is giving exactly what is required to understand about Krishna. So he will be actually preaching even though he is among the people who are drinking, but he gets the chance and try to explain. So slowly he does that and he says, I am very sorry, I have urgent work, I want to go. And then he leaves. So you should be associated, you cannot come out immediately you cannot come out. And slowly Krishna will show the way for everyone who are settling down in Vrindavan. All were working or all were doing some job or some activity or the other. And for some reason or the other, some very young people come, some very old people, very, very old people. At the last stage, they also come. Krishna, once we have total faith and once we pray to Krishna, Krishna will make the circumstances in such a manner that they come to his lotus feet, they surrender. So wherever we are unable to completely adhere, we have to pray to Krishna. Krishna, today I could not follow this. Kindly give me the strength that I totally follow your instructions. Oh Krishna, only your strength can make me to carry out the activities reaching your lotus feet. I don't have any strength, Krishna, because my strength is so less, Maya is so strong, and the Maya is under your control. If you want me to come out of the Maya, oh Krishna, you are the only one who is capable of doing it. I have no strength. We pray to Krishna every day. Then Krishna will listen definitely, and he will slowly make the circumstances, give the strength, and we definitely come to the highest level. Yes, Mataji.
Thanks a lot, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Any other question? Mataji? Anybody? Mataji, you please speak. Okay, if you don't have any questions, anybody, please? You want to ask, Prabhu? So if you don't have any questions, we stop here. Thank you very much for patient listening. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki